it's Anthony, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about random thoughts I have, part 5. Now this might be the final part, but I might make more because usually when I make part of videos, I usually make 5 of them. But let's just get started. Someone might still be using the pencil that you lost years ago in school. Like, think about it. Like, I've lost pencils before, and I'm not sure who has them or where they even are. So someone in my class could be using a pencil that I lost last year or 2 years ago, 3 years ago. They could still be using a pencil that I lost in kindergarten for all that matter. Teenagers are told to act their age, but when they do something a teenager would do, they're told to grow up. Like, why is that? Like, I'm 13. I'm told to act 13. But when I do something that a 13-year-old would do, I'm told to grow up? Like, why? Because trees take so long to grow, it's possible that the average piece of paper is older than the average person. Like, because I don't know how long it takes for a tree to grow, like to like reach its tallest point, because when you plant a tree, it starts off as like a little, like, I don't know how to describe it. Then over time it gets taller. And how tall is the tallest tree in the world? Like, that's the question I'm asking. Leaf blowers and vacuum cleaners do the exact opposite thing but serve the exact same purpose. Like, because leaf blowers blow leaves away, and vacuum cleaners, like, I don't know how to describe it, but whatever. Salt is one of the only rocks that is socially acceptable to eat. Like, wait, isn't sugar just salt but sweet? I don't know. Watching a graduation ceremony is like sitting through a movie that's entirely end credits, because think of it, like, graduation ceremony is basically the end of a movie. Like, think of your school career as a movie. However, instead of it being like the average of like an hour, 2 hours, some movies I think go to like 3 hours. You're it's like a 13-year-long movie. That's like amazing to think about. Each year you have to scroll farther to pick your birth year from a list of years, because like in 2025 I'm going to have to scroll further and further and further every year, like 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030. I'm going to have to like scroll further and further and further and further to to like scroll from a list of years. Like what's the oldest year that you can scroll down to? Probably like, I know everything's different. Probably like 1924, because that was 100 years ago. And then 2025, 1924 is going to be removed. And then 1925 will be the oldest you can be. And then 1926, 1927, 1928, 1929, 1930, and so on and so forth. So, there is nothing preventing you to use someone else's voice to think. Like, so I can think in someone else's voice. Like, no one says I have to think in this voice. Ironically, Antarctica is the only continent without ants. Antarctica is actually like, they claim it's the only continent. They claim it's the only continent without people. I don't know if that's really true, but like, people have traveled to Antarctica before, but no one lives there because it's too cold to live there. I may or may not make a part 6, but that's all for today. Subscribe and have a good day.